quick intermission before the video starts. Do you guys want to see more like just talking videos at night? Let me know and I'll drop some more videos of me just sitting and chilling at night talking about whatever subject. But yeah, just leave that in the comments down below and I'll deliver. There comes a time in everyone's life where they have to defend somebody, and the people I'm defending today, I feel like I shouldn't even have to defend because I can't believe the unimaginable hate that these people are receiving. And they take up such a, I want to say, small part of what the streaming network is and YouTube network is. They take up a very small percentage of the internet, though these people don't deserve the hate that they're getting, and that's what I'm trying to get at. I recently just watched a video of a guy named Connor. He's a guy that does VTubing himself, but also he's a participant. That's how I was introduced to Connor. I saw him on Iron Mouse stream when she was talking about so much stuff. I was there throughout the whole subathon with a sub, so I was just checking it out. And she supports a lot of small artists, and if you don't know, I used to be an artist and I've always supported artists. But yeah, I'm here talking about VTubing, and this is not just a essay video like the last time you see me in a bonnet and it was nighttime. It's actually like a mukbang video. This is the food. I recorded something before this, but I got tacos, black beans, Mexican rice. The tacos are a chicken. They have chicken, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and some salsa on it. So I'm gonna be eating while I break down my fury and yap about it and all that. I gotta take off these glasses because these are my reading glasses. They could be pretty blurry. And we got water as a bev. Yay! We love Tum Tum brand of water. Ooh! Oh crap, my tacos is breaking, bro. I approve of this 100%. Ho ho ho. Chef's kiss. Thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to gross people out for people that don't like to like hear eating in the microphone, or like for people that hate to watch people talk with their mouth open. I'm sorry. I have a real phobia of choking. Why do I look skinny as F? Why does my neck look so like it makes me look like I don't know. Who cares? Okay? My favorite VTuber is called Vbay, and she doesn't stream a lot, but there's also a lot of crap going on in her life too, so it's like eh. But again, Iron Mouse is getting the most hate, and she supports small artists, which how many streamers that don't stream themselves making art support artists? Like really support them. Like it's a whole segment in her whole stream dedicated to her supporters, drawing her, cosplaying. Like I can like bro, like there's not many people I know that do that, and she does that. Do you understand like what that means, like what that is? She's doing something not a lot of people are doing, but for it she's been receiving a lot of hate, and I'm like, bro, you're hating on her. And I was actually on her stream when she was talking about it. This was post subathon, I think. After she beat the record, a lot of Kai's fans were mad, and I don't know. I mean, there's no reason to be mad for someone achieving something. If you can be happy for Kai, you can be happy for someone else. Don't understand why you can't be. Furthermore, it's like they act like virtual reality YouTubers and streamers just appeared on the internet, which is not the case. Me personally, during COVID, they were like the people I was watching. I was watching people like Drumsy, and there's another guy. I watched people that centered their whole content around virtual reality. The rice is actually good. I thought it was burnt. I'm gonna say this off the rip. It's not a foreign concept that content creators receive hate. It's certainly not. It's far from it. It's far from the fact that hate has never existed on the planet or on the internet. In general, that's just not true. Twitter has always been a negative space from the very beginning. It's always been a space where people talk their opinions unfilteredly, it seems, and it's only gotten to a point since Elon took on over where it's just not where it should be. It's not where it should be. It should be upheld to a certain standard, because I think every platform needs a standard, and it needs to be filtered to some extent. I.e. Kick as a platform, it needs some type of filter to it. And I remember at the very beginning of kick starting out, it had absolutely no filter, and people were just saying the most crazy, outrageous things they could say just to be the kind of rejects of the internet. But yeah, I just like, it's not a foreign concept. It just, I mean, I had a video talking about how YouTube has changed. None of this is new. YouTube is gonna change. It's gonna change because the world is changing and the internet has changed. Everything's gonna change, and that's just a part of things shifting, right? There's nothing we can really do about that. All we can do is try to make sure that change isn't negative. The thing that gets me the most heated, I mean, yes, they hate on VTubers. I don't like that. I like to say that. I watched Drumsy and I thought Drumsy was funny, and he introduced me to peach jars and they gave me tons of laughter. Whether I should have been watching it at the age I was watching it, that's up in the air. And I think VTubing adds a new element of laughter to a way we can play with comedy. Like the fact that they use, some VTubers at least, use voice changers that make their voice even higher pitched, so when they say certain things, you're like, you would never suspect someone with this tiny voice to say something so outlandish or something so sexual in a way. I don't know. It just adds this new form of comedy to what we know. It's a different level of what we can do, and I participated in VTubing, and maybe that's why I'm a little biased. Big bites. The most hateful place on the internet right now is probably between Instagram and, can I even say TikTok? Am I allowed to say TikTok? Am I allowed to say that TikTok is a hateful place? I mean, how many downloads does TikTok have? Considering TikTok is a world-round platform where it does give us education at one point. It was like educating us on matters across the world. Like, TikTok has millions of users using its platform, which, no crap, it's gonna affect the consistency of what's on there. People started calling TikTok brain rot, but there's another aspect of this, which brings up the topic of rage baiting. Something I've heard on multiple Twitch streams again, but it also comes on TikTok and it also comes on Twitter. It's this thing of people on the internet wanting to bait people into getting angry, and I don't understand that. Why do you want people to be mad at you? There's no reason in the world to be mad at anyone you don't know personally, but it's this idea of rage baiting people into being angry. Twitter tweets turning into communities tweeting against a whole influencer saying, oh, you stink. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, what is he trying to go by now? PlaqueboyMax, PBM. I'm talking about PBM. I'm talking about PlaqueboyMax. PlaqueboyMax's entire 5-star community has went from alright to an effing nuke bomb. I think that's the kindest way I can put it. It's gone to making him hate his career. It makes him hate his career. His community makes him hate his career. And that's something I'm not okay with personally. Even Kai Cenat has spoken up on the fact that what his community is doing to him shouldn't even be possible. If you don't like something, change it, because you are the person they're surrounded by. And if they like you enough to join your community, then they'll dang near like you enough to change for you. And you have to be willing to take that risk of, hey, I don't like this, it's not good for me, I'm gonna need you to adjust to something that's less hateful and better for you and me, because on this planet, that's where we are. We're at you and me stage. And at this you and me stage, I'm just like, bro. The thing is, PlaqueboyMax, if I was to formally address the situation, like seriously, real deal spill, not mukbanging and effing eating food while talking about this topic, I'd say I've been in 5-star community for roughly a year, and so it's been about a year plus. I don't know. I was watching him before he joined FaZe and a little bit more. When I joined his community the first time, the thing they were talking about was his hairline. From the moment I was introduced to Max to the moment now, like literally the moment I'm sitting here now, his hairline is still a topic of discussion. I've never really understood the reason to intentionally point out someone's hairline, especially if it's an insecurity. They're intentionally pointing out an insecurity on this guy that makes him, I don't know, self-conscious about it. I wish there was more. I wish I could do something, but again, that's not my community, and I don't want to say it's not my job. I'm a lurker. That's the thing. It's just like, I lurk in people's chats and I see what they're doing. I peep game when I scroll through YouTube shorts and see, oh, this small creator's doing their thing. I kind of like it. Sometimes I'll comment. Sometimes I'm like, yes, I like what you're doing. There's some things you need to improve on, but I like it. Overall, compliment sandwich. Something good, something bad, something good. Onto the topic of Instagram. We'll get to TikTok at the very end. I just feel like TikTok is a whole effing tsunami that needs to be talked about. Instagram is a platform in which reels have become increasingly popular, but more importantly, the reels that are becoming super popular are the reels hating on people with disabilities. The type of reels that make fun of people who suffer from autism and other things. It's not funny, and it's there where people are intentionally making jokes surrounding people with disabilities, and they're like, oh, ha ha ha, this, that. It became a place where people could essentially say things and have no repercussions for it, because the comments would just laugh and say, ah ha ha, this is in some ways okay, and they're gonna join in on the big joke, and they're gonna join in on the hate, because what's better than having a place where your bad thoughts can gather with other bad thoughts and be a whole trifecta, a whole group? Doesn't it feel good when people agree with you? Yeah, it does. And that's what it is. People are just agreeing on the hate and making the hate bigger. People doing things that aren't even worthy of hate getting hated on. People are literally getting married and the comments under it is like, oh, you're disgusting, you're gross for getting married. It gets to a point, dude. It really does. And so when people in the comment section is going to this and they're like, oh, how dare you? Oh, you're not this. You're not a real this. You're not that. This person is this person is that. Your marriage isn't real. What are you talking about? Why can't you give these people equal opportunity to love just as much as you love? I think everyone deserves to have that love. And if you don't think they're worthy of love, I don't know how else to say this, but screw you. Real. Like, I'm sorry that people existing on a planet is a problem for you. I'm sorry that when women dress up in more masculine clothes, you don't like that. I'm sorry that turns you off, but it turns some people on. I'm sorry. And on to TikTok. I'm gonna casually jump over the hurdle of even talking about the inappropriate content and explicit content displayed on Twitter and Instagram occasionally, but you'll come across it if you're really searching. I really just want to sit here and enjoy my food, but here I am talking about the things that are just on my mind. I'm literally yapping about the things that just irk me. They make me so mad. Oh, a man can't do this because he's a man. A woman can't do this because she's a woman. You're affecting real people's lives, and some of those lives happen to have something to do with me. Calm down. TikTok. Let me finish eating this effing tomato. Infinite and endless TikTok. You'd probably think that the way I'm talking about hate and the way I'm talking about and defending so many things that I have received an immense amount of hate, but I haven't. I really haven't. It's just I don't like people getting hated on. It's just like, unless you're doing something that hurts other people, I don't want you to suffer. VTubering doesn't seem harmful. People getting married, I don't know. But TikTok is the place where you'll find multiple places. You'll find communities. You'll find literally every existing community on TikTok, I believe. I believe I've been introduced to so many things over the course of TikTok. It's been a year, 2 months, 26 days, 9 hours, 8 minutes, and 40 seconds since I've been on TikTok, apparently. Don't get connected to a platform, I'd say. What I'm really trying to say about TikTok, besides the fact that they have so many different communities, is that it arises the problem when like people start fighting with other people on TikTok and TikTok becomes a battleground of debating. And I have no guidance to fixing that. I feel like there's somebody on this platform that does have guidance to that. Nonetheless, it's up to us to change, and people can change, and the internet can change if people want to change. And change, honestly, is not everyone's favorite thing to do. I get it, but it's up to you to decide what type of person you want to be on the internet. It's just like, if I don't like a video, I just click off and I'm like, okay, whatever. I really see videos, and as soon as I click on a video, I like it. And then if I don't like what they say eventually, I'll revoke my like off the video if I'm like, nah. That's been my mukbang. I'm not done. The truth is, I'm just trying to close this video out so I can finish my food. I got one whole taco and a half and some rice and very little beans. I just want to finish my food in peace. I think I'm going to start posting this type of content on my second channel. So if this is the type of content you like, where it's just me talking in front of my computer, and this is like your favorite type of content from me because you see in my Nakado video, you're like, this is the version I like the belly. Then I guess I'm just gonna separate like my projects from my, you know, my messy projects. This is like a messy thrown together project because I was like, I don't like you guys talking about Iron Mouse. It's making me mad. She's a fantastic streamer and a fantastic person. I was on her stream and she was talking about her getting death threats and harassment threats. Like, you're gonna do what? To who? I've VTubed once in my life, and it's not because I'm effing ugly. I don't think I'm an ugly person. It's just like, I think it's a cool art form. Alright, I'm trying to eat my food. That's been this mukbang. Night shift over, I guess. Peace and love. I love you, amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. And I hope to see you guys on another video. Maybe another night talk. This is fairly, like, I kind of like recording videos at night, because I used to record videos at night all the time. Yeah, just like the video if you liked it. Comment down below. Give me your thoughts. I'm genuinely trying to have a real discussion. I'm gonna put a date on the video. Okay, and subscribe because we're almost at 60 subs, and I really kind of want to hit 60 because I'm like, it's so close. This is awkward. Deuces. Final words for this: don't hate on VTubers, don't hate on Iron Mouse. She's a great streamer, obviously, and look, we're all trying to go up, so let's do it. Okay, that's my review. I don't really have anything else to say.